Okay. Probably doesn't understand what we're saying. Doesn't look like any cogs. Whoops! Sorry! No offense intended!
You there! You dare disrespect our Oh, you mean... Oh, I see. Sorry, my mistake. Apparently you are here by invitation. In which case, it's my job to make you feel welcome. Some introductions are in order. I am Kaholam, one of the priests of our and this is our Iktomisor Elder, the great Tlapokpok Teets Tatel, a living totem among the masters of the Nightwind.
Whoa, that's quite a tongue twister.
In truth, we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. You're welcome to do the same. Ah, I assume you're referring to our Elder's special ability. Elder Tlapo has been alive for many centuries and harbors secrets that even we priests are at a loss to explain. So your reaction is entirely natural. But one thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo has appointed the two of you to an extremely important task. For this reason, I would like to ask you to undergo a test.
What sort of task? And what kind of test?
If it's all right with you, I'll take you to see our chief. He's in a much better position to answer your questions.
Okay, shoot.
Very well. Then please. You can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar. Don't worry, it's just one of the many mystical abilities of our tribe. One of the routine duties of a priest. We attempt to contact the spirits of our ancestors to see... The chief is just over there. Please wait here while I have a word with him.
Well, the Masters of the Nightwind are definitely living up to their reputation as the mysterious ones.
All right. I've told the chief why we're here, and now you may speak with him.
So, you two are the appointed ones. I am Chief Biram. Welcome. And,
So tough.
unusually so. Yes, I am aware, but I assure you.
Oh, no, of course not. So, Paimon just reacted without thinking.
Ah, yes. Kaholam told me about that. As outsiders to our tribe, this is probably the first you've heard of such appointments. I'm sure the whole thing seems very confusing. Throughout our history, only members of the Masters of the Nightwind have been appointed to undertake these tasks. This is the first time an outsider has ever been chosen.
Really?
Allow me to explain. Our tribe has an old tradition of recording history in the form of woven scrolls. And not just our own history. We record the legends and heroic feats of all other tribes as well. It is a tradition we have observed for many centuries. We treat it as a solemn duty. However, when a major event occurs that affects all of Natlan, we record it on a different kind of scroll, used for this exact purpose. And these scrolls can only be woven by someone of the Iktomisor Elders. When the Iktomisor Elder senses a major change in the ley lines, it will issue a formal declaration to appoint a creator for this scroll.
Whoa, so you mean...
Elder Talapo sensed a ley line change quite some time ago, but had not yet designated...
Okay, but just so you're aware, we don't know the first thing about...
As a matter of fact, that does not surprise...
How come?
In the 200 years that Elder Talapo has held this position, none of the appointed...
Does that mean 200 years of major historical events have gone on...
No. They all submitted scrolls in time, yet each of them claimed it was not their own work.
Man, this tribe gets more mysterious by the...
Yes, well, that is the notion that we have to rely on esoteric things like gifts from the spirits to record historical events of such...
Huh. That's pretty surprising to hear, coming from the chief of this...
I can imagine. You probably see the Masters of the Nightwind as a... But I am something of an exception. I may be the chief, but when it comes to our tradition, I have dedicated my energies to deciphering the many mysteries of our tribe. In doing so, I hope to establish clearer rules that will help sustain our traditions in the future.
Wow, that sounds great! So have you figured out the mystery of the gift from the...
Sadly not. It is something I've been investigating for a long time, but I have yet to uncover what this... Only a small handful of events over the years have been recorded on these special scrolls, with decades between... And by the time the next scroll weaver is appointed, my time as chief will be long gone.
So...
While I haven't gotten to the bottom of the matter, I have made some progress. But the only way I can develop my theories further is with the cooperation of the appointed ones. Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of validating my current hypothesis. It shouldn't take you long, nor will it put you in any danger. I can explain everything in detail when we get to the site of the test. But first, please wait a moment while I change out of the soul-shielding cloak. This garb is one of our important cultural relics, handed down by generations of chiefs. It is only to be worn.
Oh!
Please, follow me. Do you see this scroll? If you touch it, you will enter. Today's test is, quite simply, to find a way to
That's it?
I assure you, it's not as easy as it sounds. If you cannot find your own way out, I will of course intervene, but then we will be no closer to solving this mystery. Good. Simply touch the scroll to begin.
Whoa, we really did get teleported. It seems like this place place is completely sealed off. Let's take a look around and see what we can find. So many woven scrolls here? Paimon remembers seeing some of them before, and this one really stands out from the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of them all. Wonder what story it tells. Yeah, you're right. Over there, something just flashed. Traveler, did you catch that? Oh, right! Paimon's with...